And I am here with Lucky Galimer, the founder of Galimer, and we're here for Elusive Magazine. So, what made you want to be a designer?
Honestly, when I was a young boy, I was always fascinated to see the way other people were dressed. Clothes to me were like an expression of who they were, like inside. How a person's dressed is sort of their hidden character. So, my main inspiration was to sort of, I guess, like outleash it and be a part of the glamorous world of fashion, of design, of art. I kind of see myself as like an artist, but at the same time, I want to kind of bring someone's dream out, you know,
right.
make it a reality, and I find myself doing that through clothes.
Cool, fantastic. Okay, and so do you have anyone who has influenced you as a designer?
Well, there's two parts. My biggest influence is my dad.
Really?
Yeah, my father is like always been my inspirational leader. He's always been like on my back to go pursue your dreams, no matter how hard it gets. It's not enough, and do bigger, do better, do more. So whenever I feel like the business is too hard because fashion business is a challenge, I always think of my dad and my left ear.
Right.
But as a designer, I would say growing up, I adored Ralph Lauren. Was probably one of my biggest influences, and I would say Roberto Cavalli, just for his use of prints.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, great choices. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the first piece you ever designed?
The first piece I ever designed was a cocktail dress. I was living in Paris at the time. There was a big event coming up for Asian Socialite, and she was my friend, and she said, "You know what? I want to wear one of your pieces." Because at the time I was a personal stylist. I was just styling people, and I was actually styling some people in my own designs. But I was making more ready to wear, like pants and skirts and shirts. But the first piece by hand I actually made was a cocktail dress.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I want to say I was 21.
Wow. Okay. So now I want to ask how you would describe your brand.
Oh wow. How much time do we have? I would say the brand is classic. It's elegant. It's timeless. It's sophisticated yet provocative. It's cultivating yet sexy. It's modern with a twist of, a renaissance. Or I like to think of this brand could be worn in the time of Versailles, and also be worn in the time of now to the Oscars. After party. because our stuff, some people label our stuff as sexy and elegant. The production in our pieces are exquisite. It's Parisian made, and everything is 100% either silk, chiffon, lace, to the furs, to the cut, to the tailoring. It's a brand that you wear when you're feeling at your most optimal. When you want to be seen, you want to be recognized. Something in your life just happened really good, and you really feel empowered as a woman, because we design only for women. It's a brand that takes you to the next level.
Wow. Yeah, I feel that way.
Yes.
I'm wearing your pieces right now.
Thank you so much.
So, what kind of woman is your line designed for? Going on from that.
Our women are inspirational. They're leaders, they're travelers, they're dreamers, they have goals, and they're constantly on the go. They're thinking of new ways to shape or mold either their family or their business or their social life.
Right.
They're a part of something, and our brand helps them feel inspired to do what they do better. And that's the kind of woman that we design for.
Fantastic. Okay, so you've given us examples of the kind of women and when you might wear one of your pieces, but when I put on this shirt, when you're designing it, what do you want me to feel? How should the woman who's wearing your clothes feel?
That I'm not taking no for an answer.
Okay.
I'm wearing Galimer tonight, and the world is mine. I can do what I please because all eyes are on me. I feel great. I feel beautiful. I feel loved.
Yeah, okay. So empowering women seems to be a huge part of your designs and
Yes.
your brand. Where did that come from? Is that just how you were raised?
That's probably part of my dad. I mean, he always told me that if you want to be successful, the first thing you have to do is make sure that others are successful. And if you have that, then when the time comes, when things do hit the fan, people that you've made successful will remember you for being there or putting them in a position to be better. So empowerment, uplifting, the internal spirit is very important to me when I design the pieces.
Wow, that's really, really neat. Okay. So, well, I mean, you've given me a lot of answers to this already, but what do you think makes your brand unique?
For other fashion brands and our brand, I think what makes our brand unique is our tailoring, our cut. We shape it directly from women such as yourself. We don't use mannequins to cut or to shape. We use real live women who really wear our clothes. And I think that actually speaks when you wear the garment. You sort of feel like it's been tailor-made for her body. So our tailoring and our cut is really important. Also our fabric. I love silk. I do silk, linen, light fabrics are very, very home-based to me from being in Miami, from being in the south of France. It's just where I found myself being most inspired to create pieces. So if you're constantly traveling or you're constantly on the go, I think what makes our brand different is the unique way it feels on the body.
Okay, and being such a classic brand, how do you feel that the trends of fashion influence you as a designer in your collections?
I know. Yeah. Well, I know this might not be the most politically correct answer, but I'm not the one to follow trend. Mm-hmm. I've always been the one to create trend, and yes, it's backfired sometimes, but sometimes it's actually helped me. It's as my dad says, you're either going to hit rock bottom or you're going to go straight to the top. You're not going to be in the middle. Yeah, and that's kind of where our brand is as far as trend. If I see like everyone's wearing red or everyone's wearing nude, it's yes, I do take it in and I do try to bestow it somewhere in the brand, but I'm inspired from everyday life.
Right.
If I'm walking down Madison or I'm walking down Fifth or I'm walking down Soho and I see a beautiful woman in a beautiful dress or a beautiful jacket, that's what inspires me. Not the color or the shape or the silhouette that's kind of going on right now, but the everyday life and the everyday woman.
It's a very unique take on it. So is there a celebrity that you would particularly love to dress?
Yes, I would love to dress all
Hollywood. I'm sure.
Yes, I mean if on my tombstone they can say he dressed all of Hollywood, I mean that'll be a dream to me. And not just celebrities, women like yourself, women who are career-minded, goal-driven, and here and having this conversation, women such as yourself to me are celebrities. So if I could dress all the women that have goals to inspire or to dream, or whether they dream to be, those are the ones that I would dress.
Wow, okay, that's great. So September Fashion Week will be here before we know it.
Yes.
Do you have any plans, or you don't want to tell me?
Oh, of course. We will be showing in Paris.
Oh wow.
Yes. Paris is actually where I have our first collection and where we will continue to show.
Oh,
So we will show in Paris for September.
It's really exciting. Okay, do you think we'll ever get a show in New York or Paris?
It's possible. It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
All
Yeah.
right, fingers crossed.
Yes, it's possible.
Okay, so you were very polite and lovely about which celebrity you'd love to dress, but now I have to ask, is there a celebrity you would not want to dress in particular?
That is a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess You know, the answer to that question is no.
No.
Being in this position, you're not going to get here without taking some bad hits. And in a long ladder, I've taken some pretty bad blows. People have said their opinion about the brand and opinion about me, but one thing I never paid any attention to is what they say. If they don't like the brand, or if they do, I still want to invest them. If they say bad things about me, I still send them pieces. Because I believe that there's goodness inside of everyone, and goodness lives inside of the brand. So maybe they might like us this season, but next season they might have a better idea, or better take on the brand. So I still want to invest everyone that's a part of life.
Wow, okay, that's great. That's really great. And so, being a new brand, do you feel that you will be able to compete with the other luxury brands like Dior, Chanel?
Wow, so those brands are legacy brands, which I do hope, like the brands you mentioned, that when I pass, the brand will forever live on.
Right.
But that is the goal. The goal is to, like all exhibition, like all careers and all companies, is to compete with, the highest competitors.
Right.
I don't really want to use the word compete, but I would like to be on the same level of recognition as the two brands that you mentioned. Because I feel with hard work and dedication, we could play ball in the same court, just along the side of us two, without competing, of course.
Great. So it has been an absolute pleasure getting to talk to you.
Thank you so much.
And even more of a pleasure getting to wear your brand. So
Yes, amazing.
thank you. So I know that now the question I want to know, and everyone else probably will too, is where can we get your designs?
Oh, yes. So we are sold, I think, in the States in about, I'm not quite sure the number, but we're sold in a few specialty boutiques
Okay.
right now in America and Europe, and we're just about to, we're in talks of opening our first flagship very soon. And we're also online at Galimer.com, and we're actually going to put up on the website where you can find our clothes in certain boutiques throughout the US and Europe very soon. Should be next week, I think.
Oh wow, so exciting. Well, I know that I can't wait to come and check them out, but it's been such an absolute pleasure. You were as lovely as your design, so thank you for spending time with me.
Pleasure.